It's a verse that strikes terror into believers. Matthew 7:22 and 23. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name cast out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Leave me, you who practice lawlessness. And that's scary freaking stuff. What's going to stop Jesus from saying that to me, right? But take a deep breath with me and let it out. Relax. These verses are sandwiched between Jesus talking about knowing a tree by its fruit and establishing a firm foundation through him. These verses aren't talking about believers at all. Jesus is talking about people who claim to know God and speak for God, but don't truly believe him. He's talking about people who boast in their mighty works for him, but don't have a relationship with him. He's talking about false prophets, those who may claim him, but actually trust in their own self-righteousness. Jesus is not talking about those who seek out a transformative, intimate, ever-growing relationship with him, those that seek to know him. Because here's the stinging truth, and it'll drive my point home. It's not about the worship music you listen to, the building you go to on Saturday, Sunday, praying the right prayers, how high you lift your hands, how many orphanages you build, how many mission trips you go on, how many heresies you think it's your job to identify on TikTok, how much scripture you can quote or have tattooed on you, how many Bible plans in a year you can do, and it doesn't even matter how many people you lead to Christ. Outside of doing works as a natural overflow of your desire to be with him, it's all hay and stubble. This is the meaning behind faith without works is dead, because we know him through faith. The works flow from there, not because we're trying to achieve something. If we don't know his heart and express that heart revealing an awareness of his glory, then it's all for nothing, because we can't buy him off. He loved us first, and he purchased us with his blood. And we do the works because it's a natural overflow of him being our firm foundation, of being in union with him. And we're filled to overflowing, so we give of ourselves as he gives of himself. You can do all the stuff. You can become the greatest TikTok televangelist ever seen, digitally knocking out people in the spirit left and right with trending effects. But if you're not after him, wanting to know him more, it's not from the correct heart posture. That's what Jesus is talking about here. The Father's will is for us to look at the Son, whom if you've seen the Father, and believe in him. That's the simplicity of the good news, simplicity of the gospel. Don't overcomplicate it like the self-righteous. It's all about him, for him, through him, from him. Keep that in mind, and you'll be just fine. And follow for more.